Welcome to episode 73 of Sorry for the Delay. I'm your editor, Mia. This week, the boys share their experiences from the city of sin. Sean talks about a man named Patrick, who Joshua feels was a betrayal in the relationship. Plus, we get a new vlog series coming to the channel called Sorry for the Adventure. Creative, all that and more. Enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Sorry for the Delay. We are your hosts. My name is Sean. This is Joshua. Joshua, this is episode 73. We are back from Vegas. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm recovering. Let's just put it that way. You know, because Vegas takes a lot out of you. Anybody that's been to Vegas, I mean, don't expect to sleep. Don't expect to eat healthy. I mean, like, why would you go to Vegas to eat healthy? Don't expect to save money. Because why are you going to Vegas? You might as well just stay at home. So part of me is still recovering, but it's always nice to come home to my little dogs and my house and everything. So yeah, I'm happy. My little dogs, yeah. So I'm happy to be home, man. I'm happy to be home. What about you? How you feeling over there?
I'm tired, buddy. I'm tired. Yeah,
Washington.
My arms are so tired from flying back home. Oh God, it's exhausting. But I'm with you. Yeah, don't go to Vegas expecting to sleep or win money. Some of us. We'll get to
well,
that.
It's funny because when I first saw Sean like at the airport, because they landed before we did, like I forget what was it like in the 70s or whatever. Like I forget the actual temperature what it was in Vegas. And I was looking at Sean and he looked so happy and like warm. He didn't look miserable and like cold. I was like, it's like this guy's in heaven right now, coming from where you guys live, just because it's the temperature's freezing up there. It's cold.
Oh, it's still fucking cold. It's so cold right now. I can see my own breath in here. Like that's how cold it is. So there's that.
I'm surprised. Yeah.
Anyways, buddy, like we start all of these episodes, what is in your cup this week? Are you not drinking because you were drinking so much last week? What's going on?
Well, I'm a little disappointed in myself because we are still in the month of love. And I got all through the wine. I drank the whole bottle, so I haven't made it back to the store. So, I haven't had a chance to go since we got back from Vegas. But instead, I'm doing a little homemade treat. This is my bloody Jamaica homemade drink right here. Calling this a little bloody Jamaica.
Okay. Yeah. What's in it?
So my girlfriend, I'm so lucky because she knows how to make Jamaica from like the flour. I think it's a flour.
I always get it confused with that one that's like a rock hard like fruit. It's like white. Jicama. I think that's
jicama. Yeah.
I get confused between the two.
Yeah.
So I get you.
I hope I'm saying that right. So she made this homemade the other day. So it's like you boil up a bunch of like the little flowers and you create a nice little juice. So I put a bunch of that in this cup, and I topped it off with 2 ounces of bourbon because I've been sipping on that bourbon.
Little bourbon kick.
Yeah,
that's right.
So this is my bloody Jamaica and bourbon drink right here.
Bloody Jamaica and bourbon kick. All right, nice, buddy. What's it taste like?
Tasty. Cheers. It tastes a whole lot of Jamaica and probably way too much bourbon. So be careful if you decide
is like half that cup just bourbon? Is that what you just did?
I think so. This cup's pretty small, actually. Like I don't even know how many ounces fit into this thing, but it's tasty. But there's a lot of bourbon in it, man. I mean, we like to have fun on this program, so
that we do.
That's how we're doing.
Sometimes too much fun. Thanks.
I know, right? Read the comments. What about you, buddy? What are you drinking over there?
Today, I do have another wine with us, as per usual, for these past few weeks. I'm doing a lot more red blends now. I'm not usually a big fan of blended wines, but for whatever reason, I've been on a kick. This one is called Augment. It is a bourbon barrel-aged red wine, which, again, these are kind of hit and miss, so we'll see. I have not tried it yet, so here we fucking go. I'm so thirsty.
And no Gatorade in that one, right? No Gatorade. Okay.
No Gatorade.
I got to ask.
Pure red wine. And that is delicious, by the way. That tastes exactly what I wanted. It's got some peachiness. It's got some jamminess. It's got no pepper. Real soft finish. It's got the oak like tannins from the barrels. Little afternote of caramel. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's delicious. I would buy this. I would buy this again. And this is a 2022 from California. I don't know where it's bottled. To be honest, actually, I can check right now. Give me 1 second. It is bottled in Hopland, California.
Hopland, California. Wow.
I don't know where that is, to be honest with you. I do not know where the Hopland is, but I want to go to the Hopland.
I think it's funny because I should tell the people that over the Vegas trip, we had this discussion, me and you did, about me being able to like describe flavors and tastes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm very crude, you know. So some of the things I threw out there to Sean, I was like, "Hey, would it be appropriate for me to tell people this tastes like a leather boot?" And Sean was like, "Well, maybe," or the bark from a tree. You know, like I'm over here that smells like a used baby's diaper. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to come up with things that like, how do I describe flavors? Clearly, I can't do it. And Sean, every time he describes flavors, I'm like, man, I'm always impressed by the way this guy does this. So I
don't even do it that well.
No, you do.
About?
I think you do. And I think the people do appreciate the way you describe things because you do really well at that. So I just thought I'd throw that out there because I suck at it. Dude, I'm trying to get better.
Thanks, buddy. You know, as Joshua and I were in Vegas, this was it was partially for fun, but like a big business trip for us.
Yes.
Joshua and I were talking about different ideas for stuff to do with the podcast and to do outside of the podcast. And one of those things has to do with food and the way that we describe things. And I think later on this year, we'll probably announce something that'll be pretty interesting for most people. But that is not what we're going to talk about today. Today, we're talking about Vegas and our trip. We have a bunch of stuff that I want to get through and a bunch of stuff to talk about. So, Joshua, let's head on over to the chat with us section and let's fucking jump right into it. Unless you had something else before we go on there.
I do.
I know.
See.
Yeah, see, I knew you had something else.
We're like little magicians. You know, I took a magic class. I did terrible at it, so I'm going to try it on here. Yeah. But in order to do this magical trick, we have to slide over, which normally is like the trivia or the brain teaser room.
Oh God.
So before we get over there, I just want to throw this out here. So today, as we got holidays, we got things that we celebrate. So today, Sean, is actually cow milked while flying in an airplane day. Okay. So
Wait,
today,
what?
yes, I know it's a mouthful. It sounds really freaking weird, but on today's podcast, February 18th, today is cow milked while flying in an airplane day.
Okay, got it. Okay, cow.
A cow, like a moo
milked,
being milk out of it. Yes.
On an airplane.
Yes, correct.
Got it. Okay, got it.
So because I've never heard of this, I'm like, what? Like,
neither have I.
So what I decided to do is I decided to ask good old chat to give me some images of a cow being milked while flying on an airplane.
Oh my God. For those of you listening, if you want to see this, go ahead and head on over to Sorry for the Delay.live and click the episode there and check it out. Or hit us on the YouTube channel. Sorry for the delay at I think that's it. At pod, something like that. It's all in there. Sorry for the delay.live. It's easier to do. Let's go there.
One of them links. Yeah. So this is my AI friend here that I decided to take us along this little journey. But I want to get your take on the images that AI generated for this particular. So I basically copy and pasted. You know, once again, it's a mouthful. Cow milked. I've already said that. Cow milked while flying in an airplane day. So I just copied and pasted that, and I said, "Hey, give me some images." So bear with me.
Hang on, Joshua. Before you show me the first one, let me describe the gentleman that is joining us here for everybody. Everybody listening. The gentleman that Joshua has in the beginning picture is what looks to be a child. With a doll-like face, so pale white skin, bright red rosy cheeks, blue eyes, with a cutout around his face, and his brain or hair looks to be some type of gears.
Correct.
Very cutesy, not disturbing, and he's wearing a collared shirt. for the listeners. So go ahead, give me your first image.
Okay, so here is the first one for you, Sean. I want you to tell me what you think of this first image, and if you're listening, slide over to YouTube and let us know what you think of these AI generated images.
Oh God, I'm scared.
Based on what we put in there. All right, here you go, Sean. Image number 1. What do you think?
Oh my God! Whoa!
Of this image?
All right, so
what do you think?
this
How does it make you feel? How does this touch you?
Makes me feel weird in a lot of different ways. But we have a cow, a humanoid cow, in a drawing in a drawing style, cartoon-esque picture here. He's holding a glass of milk with human hands, and next to him seems to be Santa Claus wearing a beanie. Or a mustached man with a Santa Claus beard who is pointing out to a plane, which has its landing gear out for whatever reason, and it looks like they're in a plane. Maybe I don't know.
Plane, yeah,
but
I can't.
Yeah,
tell.
this one's weird. This one's definitely weird.
Okay, so
I don't know if I'd want that framed in my room or anything.
All right, so at the end of this, I want to know which is your best one. Okay, so that was nice. That was a good breakdown of that.
Yeah, that was a good first image too. So I feel like
image number 2.
Oh my God! What the hell? This is oh my God. Okay. The second image Joshua has
gotta love AI,
us,
right? We love
is very disturbing. It is as if you were sitting in the middle of a plane, right? And you could see the instruments and you can see chairs in front of you. But it's almost as if it's in front of a giant screen. There is a what I can describe as a cow airplane hybrid that looks like it's covered in glue. It has stuff dripping off the cow's front end, and the eyes of what seems to be a creature that has seen death and knows the end of the universe is coming. Right? Yeah. And then to the bottom of the frame, kind of towards the bottom of the frame, you have a glass of milk. Like it looks like it's a part of the landing gear of the plane, or maybe that the plane is leaking its gluey fluid into the glass. I don't know how to describe that other than that, but it does have this clouded, eerie green and white aura is the best way I can describe it. To it, it's just
disturbing, right?
This one is disturbing.
I don't know where AI was going with this.
Heavily disturbing.
It took us down a dark path, especially compared to that first image that we had on screen there. All right, so hopefully we start going into a happier direction here with this.
So
this
far,
third
the
image.
First one is the best one. This is
too dark.
This is nightmare fuel.
Right.
On that one.
Image number 3, Sean.
Oh, okay. All right, this one's a little better. This one is almost a hyper realistic photo of a plane, but if you imagine, if you will, a motorcycle, what are those things called? The sidecar on a motorcycle. Mm-hmm. There is a cow, again almost humanoid, sitting outside of the plane, what looks to be milking itself, in the best way I can describe that. So there's that. I mean, this one's not as disturbing, but it's definitely something.
I thought this one was pretty thought-provoking, to be honest with you. You know, the way it's kind of sitting out there on the side of the plane, and right below is the jug. And it almost seems like if you look close enough underneath the chair, like it's literally spewing the milk out of its butt.
Oh, yeah, it does. In a very weird way. Yeah. For sure.
So chat, thank you again. You know, these AI generated images, we love this stuff.
Wow.
And it actually doing this, it generates even more ideas and sparks a bigger imagination. So,
yeah, I mean, could your imagination have come up with that?
Oh,
after
I saw it, I was like, I Jesus Christ. All right, the last image, Sean. Hopefully this one puts you in a better mood. And if you're over here on YouTube, maybe this, you're watching this, maybe this gets you a little happier too. What do you think?
All right. Now this is more of a cartoon drawing of a
it's kind of fun, right?
plane.
It's kind of fun.
A plane with a cow face It kind of reminds me of those shows, like almost Thomas the Train. Thomas the Train had a face in the front of the train, right? It's almost like that, just with a cow. And the cow is barfing up milk into a glass. I like how all these images have glass somewhere incorporated into it, like whether it's a glass bottle or like a glass.
It's like transparent, so you can see through it like a glass.
Yeah, exactly.
Container.
This one's not as bad. This one's not as bad. But if we're going off the ones that the one I really enjoyed, I'd probably do the first one. After looking at all of my choices, the first one is probably the one that I would like put in my bathroom or something. Like, I mean, yeah, there we go. There's the first one again. Because it's not as weird as all the other ones. This one's like, you could like just glance at it and be like, oh, okay. It's a cow and Santa fucking pointing at planes. I don't know.
So I thought that was kind of fun because, for all the best reasons of AI, we do support AI. We love imaging. We love the creativity behind it. Mm-hmm. So if you have anything that you want us to see, you want us to put up on YouTube or whatever, or see some cool images, or who knows, maybe put one of these images on a t-shirt or some shit, just for funsies, just for funs. Who knows? Drop them in the comments. We'll throw it up on screen and use some of your ideas. But that was my my Calvary milk on an airplane.
Very cool.
Images.
Thanks for that. I mean, for the record, are you asking for milk on an airplane? Is that what you're doing? Like, is that what we've come down to?
No, I think I'm just gonna take these holidays and just start plugging them in and see what kind of images, just like I did there, and see what chat comes up with. It's kind of fun. But like you said, Sean, let's slide on over. Let's chat a little bit about some topics.
Yes, sir. We got a lot to talk about this week. So who knows how long this episode will be? Let's find out. With the first topic being sorry for the adventure. The next one being my take on Vegas. Next one is all you can eat buffets.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, I bet you are. A man named Patrick.
Oh, I wonder who that is.
And then the last one that we have is travel tips for 2025. My dyslexia read that backwards.
As does mine. Right.
So let's start off with sorry for the adventure. So like I was mentioning a little earlier, Joshua and I took this trip with a few things in mind. One, we wanted to kind of find some common ground on merch ideas and stuff like that. But secondly, we discovered some stuff that we didn't really expect. And one of the things that we decided to do is create this subsidiary called Sorry for the Adventure. There it is. So Sorry for the Adventure is going to be an umbrella term for all of our vlogs and stuff like that. So because Joshua and I are going to be traveling a little bit more this year, we're going to be doing a lot more stuff. And so we kind of just wanted to encompass that into one thing here. So Sorry for the Adventure is going to be that. It's just going to be vlogs and mainly just vlogs. So that's pretty much it. So sorry for the delay, company, right? And we have our podcast here with you guys. So if you guys want to check out some vlog-ish stuff, so that would be Joshua's National Treasure Hunt, and then the Vegas one that I'm working on currently. That'll be under the Sorry for the Adventures. Nothing's changing. We're just adding it to the channel. So just so everybody's aware. So if you're like, oh, what the hell is this? It's Sorry for the Adventure. So.
And honestly, who doesn't love a little adventure?
Right.
And I'm the type of person that if you want to see me do something, I'll try it at least once. I will try it. And we love to read the comments. So if you want to see this guy mean, me, Joshua, or the other guy you see on screen, or you're listening to with the beautiful voice, Sean, if you would like to see something or us go somewhere or whatever, we will gladly take, we're taking suggestions. Our bank accounts may say different, but we will gladly entertain the idea of checking it out or buying a green screen and just going there, for pretensies and just
virtually.
Virtually.
Who knows? Yeah, we got some ideas working up, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. There will be a Vegas vlog for that. That's coming out really soon. But before all of that, Joshua, before we get to any more, I want to give some people a preview of the vlog that's coming out.
Okay.
So I want to just kind of show some clips here from our trip. And then that way, if you don't want to watch the vlog, you don't have to. You can just listen to this. So let me share my screen with you, Joshua, and the people watching. Mia, I thank you so much for putting this all together because it's going to be a pain in the butt.
We should have just had like Serena Williams like crip walk across the screen for the transition.
We should have, but I ain't got that kind of money.
I know, right?
So let's see what this one is. Oh, yeah. All right. So, Joshua, you can see this screen, correct?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
All right. Perfect. And then everybody else, just feel free to just listen and enjoy. I will turn up the volume a little bit here for you, buddy. In the meantime, here you go. This is the first clip that I'm going to talk about for this trip. So.
Reflection. This is where we kiss.
Still funny. Still funny.
That was pretty good. It was funny in the moment. 550 feet in the air, I think. I think that's the peak.
I wanted to bring that up because we are 550 feet in the air in Vegas, and I will show you this screen here, and you can see this is the view from on top of that. So this is just a city skyline view of Las Vegas at 550 feet. This is literally, Joshua, when we were at that peak. And it's pretty incredible to be up there. So this was on the high roller in Vegas, which is, all this stuff is kind of like tourist traps and stuff like that. But we were lucky enough to do this during what they call happy hour, which is 30 minutes of unlimited drinks. Basically, the only thing that's holding you back is how quickly you can drink them and how fast the bartender can pour them out, which was really, really fun.
Well, that and the group you go up with, too. I mean,
and the group
you got to talk about the group that we were up there. There was 4 of us, and then there was another group of 4. So I don't know if they max out at 8 people. Not sure.
I've seen video where there was more people in there, but I think that seems about right. Excuse me.
So eight people per ball, maybe, unless you got
probably 8 people
of your own,
8
12 or some shit.
Yeah, words. But it was really fun. I thought personally, because I'm not a big fan of heights, right? So I thought I was going to be terrified of going on this, but I was not. It was really easy. The ride itself was super smooth. Like there was no jerkiness to it at all. There was like nothing crazy. Like you're just going up.
The craziest, if I could just point this out, the craziest part about this experience is when you get on the high roller, because the high roller does not stop for anybody. Unless there's a fire or some shit really went down, but it stops for nobody. So you're expected to. So if you are pretty intoxicated by the time you get to the high roller, just know you're going to have to be hopping onto a moving object.
Yep.
So if that's not a skill that you currently have, you're going to have to learn that pretty quick because you will eat shit getting on the ball. But it does not stop. It continues to roll.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty crazy, the fact that it just continues to roll. Like Joshua is not kidding. It does not stop. So you are walking with the balls to get inside it. It's a trip, man.
Yeah, and we're not, not to push you away from it. It's not like you're trying to jump on the back of a cheetah, running across the safari. This thing isn't like, you know what I mean?
It's not moving at 1,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, but you do have to have like a steady step when you get on because it is shifting, it is moving. So just be mindful of that. If you show up to that ball and you're already tipsy, like I just said, it could be a challenge for you. Just be ready to step onto a moving object.
Yeah, which is fucking crazy. So now the next thing I want to talk about for this vlog that we're going to put out here, I just want to give everybody the opportunity to watch this video because if you missed the vlog, you're probably not going to be able to watch it. So Joshua, we had a bet for the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
we didn't have any terms of the bet until we got to Vegas. And the terms of the bet became very clear and very sudden when we were sat down to eat at a place called Nacho Daddy, right? Joshua, having lost this bet, was then, well, I want to say told, but volunteered to take a shot that they call the scorpion shot, which is a shot of tequila and a scorpion. I want to say live. It wasn't live. A real scorpion.
No, it was dead. It was not moving. It was a little soggy, but had some crunch.
Yes.
But this shot is also a $22 shot. Just throwing it out there.
Yes.
This is not a $5, just a regular shot. This shot, is a good one.
Yes. So, with that being said, feel free to check this out, and for you guys listening, just
so
listen.
Happy. Look at me. Look how happy I am.
He's so happy.
I'm so happy to be doing this in Sean. Look at him. Hand over his face.
Here you go.
So who's chewing this small?
I don't know why I'm being punished for this. He's the one who lost.
I did. But
The wonderful waitress told us that we can either chew or swallow the scorpion that we are about to consume in shot form. It's in there, so there it is. Wish us luck.
was spit an option too? Spit? Can we spit?
We can spit.
Spit or swallow?
I'm probably gonna throw up, but whatever works, buddy. Hey, cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
It's so much fun.
It's good.
Sean's face. Look at your face.
That was good.
Sean's miserable.
I know you love grasshoppers, but that's god awful.
No, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
Thanks, Nacho Daddy.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Until next time. See you next week. For the record, we did get to keep those cups, by the way. Just want to put that out there. And Joshua forgot his, and I still have it. So
No, you took
if I ever see him
I
again.
didn't forget it. I didn't forget
no,
it.
you
took it.
You didn't take it. You didn't take it, you son of a bitch.
Sean, he had both the shot glasses on his table, and then he grabbed them with. I was like, okay, I guess he wants. I mean, knowing my lips that were on that glass, I think that he just wanted it even more.
That's exactly why I took it.
Yeah.
But Joshua, how did you feel about that shot, by the way?
Oh, that shot was great. Like, honestly, other than the $22 price point,
it was
God,
expensive.
I'm such a freaking cheapskate. But other than the $22 price point on that, it was smooth. The scorpion did not infect me with any type of parasite. I didn't come out of that place with diarrhea or throwing up or some other miserable story that could come out of eating bugs. So
same.
I think
for the record, yeah, same.
I mean, I think overall it was a great experience. If you've never done it, it's worth a Vegas try or something. Like, just don't let the fact that it's a scorpion bother you, because it's not alive. It's not going to poison you. It's not going to give you a parasite. At least it didn't for me. But
Well, we don't know about that yet.
I think it's worth. I mean, fuck, right? But I would say ultimately it was worth the experience for sure. And the food at Nacho Daddy's is also
pretty good,
really good too. So 100%
it.
satisfied with that experience.
Yeah, for sure. So check out the vlog when it comes out. I'll go ahead and announce it next week. I'll probably be finished by then. Who knows? I'm the only one editing it. Mia's doing this for us, so thank you.
I think she's still in Vegas, isn't she? Didn't we leave Mia in Vegas? No,
she texted me. She's back home. She made it safely.
Let through customs. She's good.
She made it through customs. She's good. She's chilling. But that's all I got for that one, buddy. That's Sorry for the Adventure.
Oh, yeah.
Stay tuned for another vlog coming out soon. I know, Joshua, the next episode is, or sorry, the next topic is my take on Vegas. But I want to get through the AI song before we start talking about my take.
Of course, it's the 30-minute mark, man. People are waiting.
30 minutes.
They're on their bike. They're on their Peloton. They've done their stretches. They're waiting for you to hit the play button on this new AI song that you work so hard on. People are ready for this. The audience is waiting
so hard every week.
Tickets have been bought for this moment right
tickets
here.
Have been bought. I hope nobody bought tickets, because we didn't sell any. So
they were free. We gave them away.
Please, for the love of God. All right, so head on over to sorryforlittleA.live/AI radio, and you can listen to the song in its entirety. But Joshua, this week's song is called No Love in Vegas. I kind of went back to my roots on this one with a more emo pop, not rock, but emo pop vibe on this. But basically, the song is about my feeling of Vegas. So here you go, everybody. Hope you enjoy.
a city where the lights never sleep. Pockets full of dreams, yeah, I'm in too deep. Neon signs flash, temptations calling. Bright boulevards where fortunes are falling. Checked in, penthouse view so grand. Thought I'd own this town, chips in my hand. Casino floors like a glittering maze. Slot machines hum, I'm lost in the haze. Met a girl with a smile so wide, eyes that sparkled, devil inside. She said, welcome to the land of gold, where every tale's been bought and sold. City of sin, where the lights deceive. What you see ain't what you believe. Fortunes fade like a desert breeze. Welcome to Vegas, where hope's on its knees. Day 2 felt the sting of the night. Wallet's thin, but I'm craving that high. Jackpot's calling, I'm losing control. Roll the dice, bet my soul. Walked Fremont where the shadows creep. Lost souls wander, promises cheap. Drunks on the corner, eyes so hollow. Chasing dreams they'll never follow. Saw a man, bottle in his hand. Mumbled stories I couldn't understand. Said he came here with fire in his chest. Now he sleeps on the strip like all the rest. City of sin, where the lights deceive. What you see ain't what you believe. Fortunes fade like a desert breeze. Welcome to Vegas, where hope's on its knees.
There you go, buddy.
Man.
Again, if you want to listen to that song in its entirety, sorry for the delay.live/AI radio. Check it out right there. But that is my kind of feeling on Vegas. If you guys can, if you hear lyrics, if you're one of those people who hear lyrics, then you will notice that it is pretty dark. So how did you feel about the AI song?
I think I just fell in love with something that's a person that's not even real. Your voice,
right?
Captured
Sultry
me.
voice on that one, dude.
Yeah, it brought me into like a dreamlike state. Took me back to Vegas in a couple ways. But yeah, I that was a good one. I liked where we're going with this. This is good.
Yeah,
that was
beautiful.
Another good one. Congratulations.
Thanks,
That's
man.
good.
Thanks.
Love that song.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one too. But let's move on. My take on Vegas. Joshua, I've been talking for the last 30 minutes here. I think you should start with your take on Vegas.
You haven't been talking for 30. All right. Okay. Yeah. I guess what the clock does say 33 minutes. My take on Vegas. Geez. I mean, I've been to Vegas, like 3 or 4 times now. And we kicked it off by kind of saying, like, it's not a place that you're going to sleep a lot. It's not a place where you're just going to, eat healthy, like you're not going to get a lot of sleep. So my take on Vegas is if you want to go to a place that doesn't sleep, you want to go to a place where there's tons of fun, you want to go to a place where there's opportunity to win a little bit of money, like some of us did, or did not. Hint, hint. I think I love Vegas, but I don't know if Vegas is a place you go for 5 days, because we went for 5 days. But part of that was a business trip, so we kind of had to go for a significant amount of time. But man, I think Vegas is a cool place. I'm going to go back. Mm-hmm. I found a great casino that also likes me as well. So I'm probably going to go back there. But the food's great. Like it's hard to say anything bad about Vegas other than if I have to nitpick, if I wanted to be that person that just says something negatively about Vegas, it would be all the people that stand around slapping the come see this show, slapping come see these strippers, slapping come to my club, like trying to get your attention, shoving papers in your face. But I get it. It's a job. They need it. It's a form of income. So, but overall, I think Vegas is a place everybody should go at some point. I waited till I think I was over 30 before I went to Vegas. So don't rush to get there like you feel like you need to do it, but you should go check it out. It's worth it.
That's a great take. And as Joshua alluded to, buddy, I'm going to share something with you. I want you to describe this moment in time here. What's going on right here? What's going on here?
Oh God.
You want to tell the people what just happened in this sideways moment?
Look at like clearly I can do math.
So that is a win of $10,067 or something. Sorry, not 10,000. That's the credit amount. So what happened there, buddy? You want to tell the people?
You know what's funny about me and how things kind of progress? Like I've always, I had a tragic thing happen to me when I was like 2 years old. So I feel like for me in my life, the best gift I've been given is just to be able to be alive until this moment or whatever. Right. So I feel like I never win anything. I guess you could put it that way. I'm not lucky, especially money. Like I might get out of a ticket, a speeding ticket or a seatbelt ticket or some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like not trip on a wet floor. Like that's the kind of luck that I have. But in that moment, when I raised my hand to the machine, I think the machine knew that it was about time to give a little something to the guy who never gets anything. So I hit the button. I put $13 in that little dirty little slot. Dirty little slot. I mean, a lot of people play with that hole. You know what I mean? I wasn't the first one to get in there that night. But I put $13 in that little slit, and out popped. I think it was like $1,100, man. I think I hit it for $1,100, and cool. And to this, I mean, even now, I kind of get a little teary eyed and a little glossy because I don't win anything, and I mean, it's nice to be in those moments with people that you love. Sean was there. His girlfriend was there. My girlfriend was there. We were all huddled around, the in-laws were sitting to the machine sitting next to me. So it was like a grand experience. It was an amazing experience. So I see why people are so drawn to Vegas, because you can have a moment in time like I did with the people that I love. And just, it was one of the best things ever. And it's been a long time since I've kissed a man. But in that moment, when I won that money, the only thing I could do was stand up, turn around, and look at this big guy you see on screen, or the other voice you hear laughing on the radio right now, or however you live on your phone, whatever. The only thing I can do is turn around, give this big man a hug, and kiss him on the cheek, and say, "Thank you, buddy." Because without the love, I don't think those kind of things happen to you. Luck comes from the universe, and I think, that day the luck was on our side, and I gotta thank this guy, because without him I would have never gone to Vegas. Without my girlfriend, like there's just so many things that had to come together in those moments to be there to get a win. You can't have that without people that you love. So yeah, what can I say, man? It tears me up now, man. It was a great experience.
It was incredible to see that happen, and I just got to put on record here that after Joshua won that, and he embraced, and he was so grateful, and I was so grateful that he won. This man not only won, but he gifted me $100 just to go out.
I wasn't gonna say that, dude.
I want to say it because
that
is the part that got me, because Joshua is a non-selfish person, and my luck throughout the whole Vegas trip was god awful. I lost money, and did I have fun? Yes, it was fun. Did I know I was going to go in losing money? Yes. I mean, you go to Vegas, you're going to lose money. But for Joshua to give anything in a non-selfish act was incredible, and I lost my shit. I still think about it, and Joshua was having a moment, and I was having a moment. So, buddy, I am forever grateful. I love you. Thank you so much for that. And for the record, I did lose the $100 that Joshua gave me.
No, you didn't lose it all. You didn't lose it all. Come on.
I didn't lose.
Tell the people what you brought back. Tell the people what you brought back.
I brought back $20. So I didn't
no, you didn't give me no, you didn't give me. You gave me that 9-cent voucher.
Oh, that's right. That's
It was
right.
a nose and
You're right.
nose.
I'm so sorry. Yes, I didn't lose
Since
it
you're
all.
bringing it all up, I'm
I-
just gonna say, yeah.
I did give him a 9-cent. I completely forgot about that. My bad. I gave him a 9-cent voucher of the $100 that he gave me. But I didn't lose it all. Didn't lose it all.
You didn't. There's no 9-cent machines in Vegas, but
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
pocket
Trust me,
that.
I would have found it.
Yeah. There's no 9-cent machines. But that was
But,
great. That was great.
It was a great moment. Yeah, it'll be in my memory forever, and I know it'll be in yours forever too. But yeah, that collective time, amazing.
We just have to put one more rubber stamp on this and being surrounded by people that you love. Sitting next to me was my father-in-law, and no more than 5 minutes after
Literally 5 minutes.
it wasn't very long. No longer than 5 minutes after I hit my jackpot, my hand was up like you saw in the video, touching the machine. Father-in-law, what does he do? He hits his own jackpot for $1,500.
Yep.
Right
Fucking
next
incredible.
to me, back to back family win. I mean, there's so much love in that situation. It's just incredible. It's incredible. You can't get that. The universe just doesn't hand that over for free. Like that comes with something. So that was pretty
for sure.
awesome.
It was amazing. And we can go on and on.
Yeah,
about-
we can. That was great.
We can, but I don't want to go too long on this. And we have some other stuff to get to. But a quick thing on my take in Vegas. Joshua kind of nailed it. It's a great once in a lifetime thing. Like you should go. Don't make it a priority, but if you can do it, do it. We stayed at the Lynx, which is in the middle of the Strip, which is right across the street from Caesar's Palace. My big take is the Lynx is great. It's a great affordable place. It's right there in the middle of everything. But I would want to stay at the Caesars next time I go, just because I was blown away, and you'll see in the vlog, with the way Caesars looks. It's fucking amazing. But other than that, Joshua hit it on the head when he said that the people who slap those cards, the slappers, yeah, it's a business, but there are people who do that really aggressively. And I'm a big guy, so it didn't happen to me a lot, but I saw a lot of tourists, other than myself, get targeted. And I don't like that at all. And we took a monorail to kind of avoid all that, which is pro tip, take the monorail if you can. It works out really well. It's really smooth and there's not a lot of riffraff on there. But yeah, that's my biggest takeaway from that, is that the one thing I don't like is those people fucking berating you.
Slapping.
Yeah.
Yep.
Other than that, I really enjoyed Vegas. I thought it was really fun. Next time I want to do more shows rather than check out all the casinos, because this was my first time being in Vegas as an adult. I've been there as a child, but you're a child. You don't understand what's going on.
I know, right?
Yeah, exactly. So for me as an adult, that was really cool. I got to see all of the casinos, which was really nice for a first trip. But now that if I were to go back, I would want to do more shows. Maybe not so much gambling. Maybe I would do something else. But who knows? If I have Joshua with me, maybe I'll win a jackpot next time. So who knows?
Hey, and final pro tip, just don't throw all your money on the first day. Enjoy food.
Yeah, that's
enjoy
exactly.
the ambiance. Just enjoy everything. Get the vibe and the juices and the the energy flowing. Maybe throw a 20 or whatever, but just don't go drop 500 or 1,000 on the first day, because the rest of the trip kind of sucks. And that's exactly what we did. We waited till like day 3 or 4 to really have some fun. And if anybody is interested, Sean already gave away the name of the hotel. I'm not going to say it again, so you're going to have to rewind the tape. But if you're interested in the machines that we won that money on,
I wasn't even going to tell him that. I was going to
drop
keep that
a
a secret.
comment. Drop a comment, hit some likes. Maybe we'll give away, the little pro tip in the corner. On the we don't want to put this too much, because we're going back. I'm hitting that same machine again, and we'll see if lightning strikes twice, because that was freaking awesome.
There you go, buddy. Let's move on to all-you-can-eat buffets.
All right, all you can eat buffets, man. Clearly, we're two guys that love food.
Delicious food. Yeah.
Yeah, we did do one all-you-can-eat buffet, if my memory is correct.
Yes.
I think you targeted this buffet. Was you targeted this?
So the reason I picked this buffet, so the buffet we're talking about is in Caesar's Palace. I don't remember the full name, but it's the Caesar's Palace buffet that they have in there. And the reason we did it was because of the crab legs. So they have an all-you-can-eat brunch crab leg buffet, which right off the gate, I'm going to say this right now, not worth the money. All right. It's $180.
Jeez, yeah.
It's $180. And now they don't just have crab legs, right? But people go there for the crab legs in that time span. Just right off
and
the
Sean
gate,
did
not worth
go
it.
there for the crab legs. I don't know if you
I
took a
went
picture.
hard for the
I don't
crab
know if
legs.
you took a picture of the.
I don't think I did, to be honest. I don't think I
You
filmed
should
that
take a
part.
picture
Damn
of
it.
that.
I'll
yeah.
put a stock image in there for you guys to see it on the vlog. But yeah, the crab legs were fucking delicious, and they give you as many as you want. It's all you can fucking eat.
Yeah.
So I got my money's worth on the crab legs, but I feel like Joshua, you probably didn't get your money's worth. The lady friend probably didn't get her money's worth from it, but I got my money's worth it. But
Yeah.
they offer pretty much everything. So they have Mexican food, they have Asian food, they have steaks, they have American food, burgers, and stuff like that. So I thought the food was good, but it wasn't amazing. So how do you feel about that one?
Yeah, I do agree. I think I did get my money's worth though, because I just was gobbling up protein left and right. I was eating all the steak and I went purely after the meat, because when you do an all you can eat thing, you don't want to fill up on pasta, you don't want to fill up on bread, you don't want to fill on these heavy loaded kind of things. So I just kept going back for the steak, the prime rib, everything that was meat ended up on my plate. And I think like Sean, I agree with Sean. It's not really worth the money, but you could just do it for the one-time experience in Vegas.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's what kind of Vegas boils down to, is a bunch of little one-time experiences that kind of make it more memorable, you know?
I agree with that. I do agree with that.
Yeah. But as far as all-you-can-eat buffets, that was one of the top-rated ones that we went to. And I would say for a top-rated one, if you don't do the crab one, sure. If it's like $90, go for it. $90 is like my highest limit on like buffets and stuff like that. But yeah, that would be probably worth it for me, because there was still a bunch of food that I didn't try. But
and I'm not a big crab or like fish crab person. I wish I kind of was, because then I would have like dove into the crab as well.
Yeah.
But
I definitely got my money's worth on that.
You had to have got your. I mean, with as expensive as crab and stuff, I think you really did get your money's worth. I agree. Yeah. It's too bad you didn't take a picture of those plates, because Sean piled those things high.
I piled them high, baby. Delicious. All right, buddy. Let's do the last topic here. I know there's another one for travel tips, but I don't want to run too long, and I just really wanted to get this all. I wanted to get this all into one episode. So this next topic is a man named Patrick. So, Joshua, I took a little excursion away from you.
Okay.
Away from you and the fam. And I went to, you're going to see this upside down, but for everybody watching, you'll see it the right side up.
And I don't even know what this is. Sean has not previewed me to this. So I
did not tell Joshua what this is. He doesn't know anything about what's about to happen.
Brand new.
So, Joshua, I went here. This is in the Bellagio. There is what they call the garden table. So what you're looking at is the garden table. You can see here. It's just a beautiful. I don't even know how would you even describe.
Why is
that?
It upside down? Sorry, can I just ask why is it upside down?
Don't worry about it. That's just how I shot this. The people aren't watching it upside down. Don't worry about it.
All right. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. So I don't know how you would describe. I know there's a name for these structures, but I don't know what they are. But inside of this structure is a table, one singular table, my dude. Okay. And that table is where I had an amazing dinner. And I'll go ahead and show you this. So this is the inside of the table here.
I know where you're getting at. Oops, got it.
So here's the inside of the table. Very, very luxurious. And you can see everybody out there walking around the gardens and having their fun times and shit. But, Joshua, this is where I had dinner. And, let me...
Can people see you inside there, or is it like a one-way thing?
So people can definitely see you inside there. It's one of the things I wanted to... I'll bring up later. But let me just kind of show you the food that we had real quickly, so you guys can get an idea of what it was. And for you listening, we had lobster tails. We had some beef, like this really tender beef cuts. Next to that was some chicken. I can't remember what the chicken was, but it was delicious. It was amazing. And then on the left-hand side of that, I think both of them were beef. I don't know. Either way, it was delicious. I loved it. There were some noodles in the center, which were perfectly cooked. It was phenomenal. It was great. But Joshua, there was somebody in this who blew my breath away, took my breath away, was amazing.
Blew my breath. Like you blew out.
He blew my breath,
He
buddy.
blew your breath away.
He blew my breath. And his name was Patrick, Joshua. Okay. His name was Patrick. Our server's name was Patrick. And this man went above and beyond anything you could ever imagine. He took a picture with me, and I will have Mia put it into the edit, and you'll see that. I don't have that picture for you, Joshua. I'm sorry. You don't get to view Patrick, but the audience does.
He sounds like a really, really swell guy.
He was amazing, my dude. He took our orders. The way that this Bellagio garden kind of thing works is you have to check in somewhere. We never found where you checked in because Patrick was setting up our table, and we walked over to him and we're like, hey, we have a reservation here. And then we gave him our name, and he was like, I got you. Like, don't worry about it. Come in. He pulled the little curtain out. He sat us down, and we were like, okay. Like, it was so surreal. He was like, I'm going to go check you guys in. And then he's like, I'll be right back. And so he left for a few minutes, and we're just sitting there, and we're just kind of like, trying to figure out what had happened. And, the curtains are closed. So people are just like looking around you and like looking in, like inside, like trying to see what's going on kind of thing. We did have a gentleman who thought he could walk up and enter the table as we were about to go in, but Patrick stopped that man. He was like, you have to make reservations and you don't look like the type. And like he was instantly rejected, which was nice.
Instant rejection is always nice.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So we sat there. Patrick came back. He took he offered us drinks, orange juice, pineapple juice, whatever juice you wanted. He had it. He had teas. He had sodas. He had anything you wanted. He also offered us some wine, Joshua. I'm not going to spoil it yet, but sometime this week I will show you the wine that Patrick gave us to drink. It was incredible. I loved it. It's probably my favorite wine of all time right now. Maybe that's just the high of being in that moment, but still, it was incredible. So Patrick gave us everything we could have ever asked for. He served us. He gave us our food. He took a picture with me. And in the Bellagio garden, he took a picture with me. He did. It was amazing. Mia, show the picture again. Thank you.
You take a picture with me.
It was great. It was so amazing.
Hope you take this guy home with you.
This man was fucking incredible. I aspire to give the customer satisfaction that he gave to me. Like, it was outstanding. And let me just put it this way. The Bellagio garden has made me realize that I am not as bougie as I'd like to think I am. I like bougie, but in that garden, I swear to God, I felt like I was a goddamn celebrity, and I didn't know how to handle that. You have people looking at you in envy because you're in this one specific area being catered on, and nobody knows how to get there or how to do it, and it's mind-blowing. But I just wanted to thank Patrick. He's never going to watch this. He's never going to see this.
You never know. He could.
He may, but I did write a review for him because I asked him how I could help him, and he said to review him on Yelp, which is kind of funny to me, but you review the garden and you put it on Yelp. So this is my review for Patrick, if I may, Joshua. Excuse me. His name was Patrick. And he was the best waiter, dare I say friend, I've ever had. We talked about his family, father of one, wife, still alive. We talked about joys of watching the snow in Vegas mountains. But mainly we shared a moment and experience in my life that I can never forget. He taught me that it's not about the food or location. It's about the people and the interaction. Patrick, if you ever read this, know that I love you. Joshua, this man straight up rush houred me. He made me believe that there are good people out there, no matter what they look like, no matter who they are. So I had to get that out there on this Vegas episode. Patrick, you're the fucking best. Joshua, let's wrap this shit up. Show me some fun finds. Show me some fucking fortunes. Let's give the people what they want, and let's end the way we came in.
Well, Sean, you did not bring it up, but you did mention shows. So I just had to go digging through my stash of Funkos. So I didn't go out and purchase this recently. Sorry to disappoint. But in honor of the show you went to, and in honor of the celebrity, singer, actress,
spoiler alert,
whatever she's trying to be these days, her residency at Vegas, in honor of her, I got to put this up on screen. Miss Mariah Carey. There you are, girl.
You can get the chat with us out of there, Joshua, if you want to.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. Yeah,
well, show us her again. Show us all of her glory.
Your story about Patrick made me feel like you were cheating on me. I just want to put it out there.
It felt like I was cheating on you.
I mean, I know we're not a couple. You know, we're both happily in our own relationship. But the way you described it made me feel like I got cheated on. You know, I just like, this man cheated on me. He's out there doing something with another man named Patrick. That made me feel bad. Jeez.
Oh my God!
All right, let me put Mariah back up. You know, now the chat's gone.
Show us.
All right, Mariah.
Joshua, this is your Funko. Show us up.
Yeah, this is my Funko right here. Mariah. Sean, I don't know if he was going to bring up the fact that he did go to a Mariah Carey show.
I wasn't going to spoil it. I was going to put it in the vlog, but yes, I did go to a Mariah Carey show. It was fucking amazing, by the way. She is a great performer. Hang on, let me rephrase that. She's a great vocalist. Performance-wise, kind of lazy, but she's a diva. She's a diva, so it doesn't matter because her voice was still strong and she can still hit those fucking high notes, just for the record.
Are you going to save it for the vlog? Would you go or would you not go? Or are you going to have to wait for the vlog for that?
No.
Would you recommend it?
I would go again. I would recommend it 100%. 100%. If you can see her, go see her because there's not many opportunities in life where you get to see somebody who's great in their craft, other than here. I'm sorry for the delay. Do what they do best. So definitely go see her. It was incredible. I loved it. I actually did love it more than I thought I was going to love it.
That was my fun find, buddy. I mean,
okay.
Dig around a little bit for that.
Shit.
But what do you got over there for a fun find?
Let me show you my fun find for the week. Excuse me, I'm burping up wine and it's good, but it's not.
Second drink? Is that called second drink?
Yeah. So this week, Joshua, I have something a little different. I don't have a Funko per se, but I have a little fun find. Before we were leaving to Vegas, we went shopping for some clothing because it was going to be different temperatures, and I wanted to make sure I was ready for it. But I saw this in the Pop Mart, and for those of you wondering, the Universal Monster Figures sweepstakes is now closed, and we will be picking out 2 winners very soon, and we'll announce those 2 winners sometime in the future. Yes. But that sweepstake is closed. And in the same vein, Joshua, I found this little guy here. This is Snoopy and Woodstock chilling in some beach-looking hammocks. Woodstock has a beautiful little umbrella trying not to fly away. And this is another mystery box, but of Snoopy. So this is the one I really wanted, which was really cool because I got a duplicate of that, and I might give that away, but we'll see. The other one that I really wanted, you can't really see it as it's spinning, but there is Snoopy on a motorcycle, which was pretty fucking cool. Next to that is some more handmade artwork, Joshua. This is a pencil drawing, and I will read her name because I have her card here, by Erica Ray Hines. And she did this beautiful hand-drawn art of the creature from the Black Lagoon coming up to a cat. Again, like I said, the start of the year, this is going to be a cat-themed year for me and some art. So there you go. I really love this one. I'm a big Creature from the Black Lagoon fan, Joshua. You know that. Everybody knows that. But yeah, there you go. Those are my fun finds and your art for the week.
Beautiful, beautiful. So should we wrap it up with a fortune here from one of these silly, gross, naughty cookies over here?
Oh, Joshua, you wanna do a cookie fortune? Do you not want to do maybe a fortune that you got somewhere from Vegas?
Did I get a fortune from Vegas? I don't remember getting a fortune from Vegas.
Let me give the people a fortune from Vegas.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear.
So Joshua and I went to a place in Vegas.
We did.
A really cool, well, Mexican themed. I don't even know how to describe it. It was just amazing. Watch the vlog, you'll see it in there. But we were given these from this. That is a giraffe. That is a giraffe. She gave us these little things. Madam Olivia, I think that's who it was. Joshua, so let me give the people the fortune from her.
Okay.
So this is the fortune that I got from her. I will try to read it. The text is very small, so give me a second. So it says, "Are you ready for Otilia's the Wise? The Gypsy has prepared a little poem just for me." So it's not a fortune, it's a poem. So we'll go with that. Here is the poem. "Life is mostly forth and bubble. Two things stand alone. Kindness in another's trouble. Courage in your own. Do not worry, little one. You are not in trouble, but you have the courage today in your adventure and come back to visit Otilia for more wisdom." So you're not alone in your adventure, everybody. Always come back to us for more wisdom. So, with that being said, buddy, there are some lucky numbers on here, so let's give those lucky numbers for the week. Here we go. Your lucky numbers from Otilia, not Ophelia, what is that? Otilia, are 2, 28, 14, 10, 36, and 12. Once again, your lucky numbers are 22, 28, 14, 10, 36, and 12. So there you go. Thank you to Draft Mama for the beautiful fortune and beautiful lucky numbers. Joshua, I was speaking way too long. I can feel it in my voice.
No, you're good.
You're
totally cool.
What I was going to say, how are you doing today? Like I'm starting the podcast all over again. What is going on? I'm falling apart here.
No,
Joshua, what do you have left to say to the people?
Next week, I'm going to have to read my fortune because I forgot that I had the same fortune in my little baggie back there. So next week, I will reveal my fortune that I got from Ophelia, if that is Ophelia's real name.
Attila,
if that is really the machine's name. But in closing, I just, I hinted a lot out of it earlier today. If you plan on going on a trip, no matter it's you laying on the beach or you're rock climbing or whatever the trip is, just do yourself a favor on these adventures. Surround yourself with people that you love and love you, because it's only going to make that experience better. Like doing this podcast with Sean, this experience with Sean and everybody listening, you guys only make this experience way more fun, way more lovable. And I say it every time just about is I appreciate all of you guys. I love all you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And next time we go to Vegas, if we hit a bigger number, I promise I got to hit a big enough number, Sean's where we can actually throw a party for everybody. Like, sure, I won that amount of money, but like if we win, you all win. So just make sure when you go on trips, just take somebody you love.
There you go. Joshua couldn't have said it more. Buddy, I love you. I'm grateful for you. And I'm grateful for everybody watching and listening. We do really appreciate it. We're still trucking. We're in the 70s. Sometimes, as you keep going through these ones, like they get, 70 feels like just an icky number, But this is episode 73. I'm happy everybody was here with us. Joshua, you and me, together, we're going to win another jackpot. We're coming to Vegas again.
Yeah,
we're going very soon. Let's get this shit. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We will see you guys next week. Deuces.